all makes sense now.
Just hastening the inevitable.
There's not a lot of kill potential in either the mid or the bottom right now. I think if we're going to see action, it'll probably be in the top. They haven't put a point into Gush yet, so I don't know, man. I've seen too many like low action games. This is a game with Dust, and what he was doing was impressive, but there's like 20 minutes where like almost nobody died. But then was last game where you were upset. This guy. I mean, rough to be able to trade with the enemies too well up until you got that point to Gush. He's got it now, so things would be a little bit easier for him. Look at this one. I mean, Money is doing fine for himself, seeing in 12 and 2, so Yang isn't even slowing him down from CSing too much at this point either. You've gone through a lot of your mana so far on the Grimstroke, so we could tell you that. We're taking a look over to mid though. XM. He's about even with the Stormspear. I definitely think this matchup favors Puck. I think probably around now, Ori wants to think about moving over to the jungle, start clearing out a small camp and whatnot. A little bit surprising that they actually didn't work that one up. Nice Stormspear, a little bit of extra farm. Bottom lane.
No.
They felt confident to go on to Mars there. They had this ward up near their own bounty rune, so they could see if the Phoenix rotated over there. It was safe to play aggressive with Boba gone.
Give me more!
You're exaggerating. Come on. Going for kills in this economy? Yeah, dangerous territory you're walking into right now. Hit him! No, I mean, the lanes, how much is actually going to happen. I mean, I wasn't surprised the kill ended up coming up in the top lane, especially because they wanted to punish Yang before he ended up getting this pull into Gush, but at this point a little bit more difficult. Engo's now walked away. Oh, well, it's a ring of health. Yeah, I agree with all the sounds you just made. Yeah.
Stupendous courier was caught in the crossfire.
I mean, that's exactly how it feels when your ring of health goes down. He's not very healthy.
tower is under attack.
I was playing a game recently in my when my dog was trying to high five the Vengeful Spirit. The Vengeful Spirit was dead. It was just an illusion, so the Vengeful Spirit bopped back to high five him. Yeah, it was a high level high five play.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Looks like Radiant closed the blast doors. Illusion!
Dire's middle tower is under attack. It's gonna be a massacre.
Yeah, I ended up taking like I think like 800 health off of this thing. Tower took a lot of damage from that one, so nice play there by XM. Without that illusion rune, there's no way he doesn't go down. Well, he going with this one. No.
You're welcome.
Oh, what's it? I don't know. What I do remember from TI last year is I went to a place called Monkey Burger. That's it. No, that's it. That's the story.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's courier was caught in the crossfire.
It was a pretty sick Ravage, though. Ended up clutching that one out pretty well. Not possible without his ring of health, of course. Now the question is if they stick around up here in the top lane long enough to take this tier 1 tower.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
No. Yeah, I mean, it's surprising to see that on Puck. Storm Spirit a lot more often. I like what the Storm Spirit's doing, by the way. Or he's farming around the jungle in the area where Erika would like to be. So it's actually denying him a lot of extra farm he could be picking up.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Bottom tower is under attack.
So it depends, like, if playing as a ranged hero, then obviously you want to be, like, on the edge of the arena, so then the auto attack actually end up connecting with the supernova, will get blocked on the side. And playing as melee heroes, you want to be just either inside or outside the arena, so that they will grab that distance.
Is under attack.
I don't know.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Go with me!
Radiant's bottom tower has been denied.
No. Very, this is also high-level, high-five gameplay I'm witnessing right now. Impressive stuff.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
That one go, I see. Let it end. Supernova not ended up connecting there. Don't manage to hold the enemies in place, so just prevent a lot of it. But haste on the puck as well allows him to get out of that one when he had really no business surviving otherwise. Solid team fight there by Aster, but I think it would have gone a lot worse for them had Puck not had the haste rune. He's would be a very value kill for him to grab, and it's not going to be easy for them either. They don't have a great way of locking him down. They're only like through instant disable is this electric vortex and the storm spirit, and he's not planning on building Orchid this game. He's just going for that build I was talking about the last game that everybody goes right now. Just 3 nulls, treads, and BKB.
Tower is under attack.
Crazy time to play Dota.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Not gonna hop out yet. I'm sure I'll do it in a moment. Oh no, they're gonna smoke. Alright.
Invisibility.
20 seconds till Ravage is up as well. They see him.
Their structure.
Look at that. Impressive synergy. They turn that is incredibly efficient. They turn that play where they end up saving the Bane to decide smoking, and then finding hero, they get a tower immediately afterwards, so playing it right this game on BG Gaming.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Its top tower is under attack.
And nice, you love to see it. I think that they'll just play defensive for the next couple of minutes on Aster, because again, they want to finish this BKB on the Storm Spirit. They probably want to get the Battle Fury plus one other item on the Phantom Assassin before she's ready to fight.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I'm a little bit surprised about Erika's item build. He's going straight into the 7th Halberd. We saw this last time we saw Lifestealer, but
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I'm not crazy about it. It doesn't feel super useful.
Dire's
The PA
bottom
matchup.
tower is under attack.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, I was gonna point that one out earlier. I decided it would be better to not point out, you know, potentially go the entire game without pointing it out, because this encourages people to play Pause for Phoenix and Russian Midas. But, you know, the cat's out of the bag now, Nomad, thank you. No way for them to contest this. Hey man, isn't that a TI player? They're going to try. I mean, Puck's still got the tier 1 tower over there in the mid lane, but Roshan is going very fast. A couple of crits from Ronan will finish off
Dire's middle tower is under
Alright, the Phantom Assassin just did a sliver of HP, managed to escape a couple of times, and then of course popping that blade, escaping. Puck didn't have the vision after throwing out the illusionary orb, so wasn't able to follow him up, and they continued to chase there. They ended up going way too far forward and then punished, and in the end, I don't think it ended up mattering, because they ended up getting the gold for the Roche kill. They ended up getting the last hit on the side of Aster. They snatched the Aegis, but they lost it, and they lost the Lifestealer again afterwards, and he bought back on Puck as well. They took a massive hit after that team fight. I mean, win probability went from like 62% for VG Gaming to like 27. That is rough. Yeah. They went from 62 to like 27 for that last team fight. They lost like, I don't know, what was the gold swing? 5k or so. And this helps Monet out with his timing against Battle Fury, like you mentioned. Oh, I'm mistook it. I thought TI, I'm thinking of ESL Premiership 2020. You know, similar tournaments. Yeah. He came in 8th, he didn't win. Your country has a beautiful Dota scene, no match. Oh, cool.
I've been wanting this.
Got BKB.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
He would have popped a fuck state on him. Instead, they opted to go into Bobica. Just fuck me in that storm kill just wasn't possible. Wow. This is, you know, common build, Midas sheepstick with stuff. I've seen some wild builds now. I've seen straight Guardian Greaves. Guardian Greaves in the Aghanim Scepter. They even, like, buy the components of Aghanim Scepter, and, like, hold them on his hero for the stats. Just, you know, bought it outright. Now the sheepstick is the second item. I mean, again, it makes sense. I realize that the only hero that's going to be really dishing out damage in these fights is probably the Lifestealer, so disabling is going to be pretty important. Then I haven't salvaged some little bit of stab resist, but I think like Hex PA jump and just blow up the Lifestealer. Because you were talking about this from the start. This hero is actually like pretty frail for a strength carry. It's got 2.4 strength growth rate per level. It's like lower than most agility heroes. Game. Game definitely is getting easier for them at this point. I think the 5th besides the last pick was really good. I mean, looked questionable for a little while, but you know, the last team fight they ended up taking where Erika hide his last 5. Turn things around for them.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Amazing what you found lying around.
Nice one. The one to bring back the ward and the ability.
Under attack. Radiant structures are fireproof.
Not sure if you.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has
While applying the
fallen.
break, so he loses feast and Ghoul Frenzy. Even if he's in rage.
Tower is under attack.
1400 will
Tower is under attack.
15 seconds, which can be refreshed if you kill a guy and you have Aghanim Scepter.
The Dire
Balance in all things, Peacock.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
That was beautiful. The pipe came up with the tie-in to Matt damage him on the backside and then canceling his blink dagger. He gets forward, he hits all these heroes. He catches the Phoenix and Bane manages to slip into the trees. Drops the Fiend trip onto the storm tip before he gets his BKB off. Super sick positioning from everybody there on VC Game. He was kind of botched initiation there by Mars. He ended up going too far forward. He missed his spear. But, you know, very sick team fight. Necessary for VC Game. He seems to be starting to get a little bit out of control. I think Ravage is very important for these team fights, and Roche is also respawning right now, so they'll probably just hang around the Roche pit the next couple of minutes until it respawns. Instead of playing too aggressive, looking for the enemies.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
For now, for 70 seconds. And the timing of this one actually lines up pretty nicely. Roche will end up respawning just a little bit after Ravage is available again. I always thought this one was very odd. I mean, the games were a little bit boring when Roche respawned in like the exact same amount of time. But like, just given the tempo of the game, Roche, like a random Roche respawn timer can randomly favor one team or another and decide a game. I'm not that big on that. Oh, that's a nice find. Change your quiver. And pass over the puck then. Lifestealer would keep it. He's got MKB though. Good enough. Phantom Assassin went for the extra blur evasion. I actually really like this talent, because MKB doesn't give you 100% true strike. You evade a lot of attacks that he's not proccing the MKB on. I don't know the exact numbers on it. I tried to ask Knoxville, and he tried to explain it to me, but I was like too dumb to understand like some weird equation he tried to show me. Yeah. I mean, he tried. I'm just not a very good student.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Those abilities on cooldown. They have no reason not to rush in the Roshan. They still got drafts available. They need to be able to get something off of this for the cost of 5. I don't think Aster's able to fight. In fact, we know that they can't fight it. They're going to try to steal it.
Radiant's tower is under attack.
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
Phalanges.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I wonder how much more they'll be able to get off of this one. They've got Fortify available on Aster, so going high ground is still going to be a little bit difficult. Phantom Assassin is working on the egg intercept that I was talking about earlier, by the way, and
Radiant's bottom
I think
tower
it did.
is under attack.
The Phantom Knife come in handy. The previous team fought like that. Titan just got blown up, and
Radiant's
Kraken
bottom
Sheldon helping
tower
his
is
move
under
broken.
attack.
Maybe to get that ultimate off. Bottled DD now on the Lifestealer. see if you still say that after getting crit by Monet. Going to try to fight into them for the next couple of minutes anyways. They probably want to wait out this Aegis if they're able to. Just defend high ground otherwise. But being able to get multiple Phantom Knives off in a team fight is actually kind of a big deal. I think your goal on PA is to jump this Titan to the beginning of the team fight and blow him up in your BKB duration if you can, potentially stopping him from getting a Ravage off. And immediately after him, you probably want to jump Lifestealer next. So being able to double Phantom Knives the two of them, stop their passives, is a pretty big deal. VG's still not crazy about taking a team fight for the next couple of minutes. They want to finish this Titanic on the Lifestealer, deal with the Orchid on the Storm. So, that I suppose they can brace. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Gets this creep wave, he'll have it. Come on, get there. Alright, he's got it now. I think he's gonna buy out for this one, yeah. Minute and 30 seconds, this one left. I think, yeah, by the time the wave push in, his team assembles. They'll only have like another, 45 seconds of it left. It might not even go for it. 1 minute left here on this Aegis. The enemy still have Fortify. Like, if you go up the high ground and the enemies manage to lay up and get a kill off onto you, he just leaves the game.
Illusion!
Alright, there it is. They smoke up. It's going to be very obvious what they're doing. Like, this is... Yeah, I mean, all these waves, nothing showing in any of these waves. I mean, they can probably see Mono clearing out the group of right there. With the blur, as the creeps just disappeared, but it's very obvious that the enemy team is smoked up, like, as your Aegis has expired and nobody's under any of the waves showing. Ooh. Yang's... Yang is A on disc now. Yeah, he can't really blow her up anymore. If he jumps him, he just puts himself out of position, potentially gets Fiend's gripped. I like this. I get him Scepter on the Bane. Gotta stop throwing strip and be able to interrupt the Fiend's grip.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Not even his own towers. He did pay for it. other thing they're working on. The level 25 on the puck for that Magic Community Piercing Dream Coil. The fact that you get this so late now, I think is one of the reasons why puck has kind of fallen off. Even just build a 4,200 gold item felt a lot better than needing level 25. Okay. Perhaps not necessary, but didn't want to pop the beaky beard or arena. Literally get away there. Fair enough. And about this next version. This next version, I think if you get it on the side of VC, this is pretty much over. But it's another minute and 30 seconds until this one respawns bottom lane. Try to go into XM. Just getting one. They fished a little bit for that one. Yeah. No. Okay, but XM now has his level 25. You got the Dream Coil Pierce's Magic Community. This is one of the last things they really need to be able to find these big pickoffs. So unless Aster makes a big play happen before Puck gets here, I am concerned that they don't do this. I mean, got.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, I mean, fucking in there as well. With the Dream Coil Piercing Magic Community at that point, you're still BKB them Phantom Assassin unit coming in.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Middle tower has fallen. Dire's middle barracks are under attack. Dire's middle barracks have fallen. Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
Look on the bright side. When you come back, you'll get the pleasure of losing to me again.
Stupendous!
They don't really have a way of stopping this one, though. I think they can just go tier 4s and try to close this one out. Again, going to 2 lives on this Lifestealer is going to be incredibly difficult. And you have to get the Bane on the back line as well. Mana's feeling himself today, for sure. It popped off on the Lifestealer. Did make that one mistake where he's too confident after snatching that Aegis, ended up going onto the enemy team high ground. Almost cost his team the game there, but they managed to bring it back late game. I guess it was just in their favor. At playing the bottom lane that they ended up making, where Yang ended up backing and jumping in. Beautiful hiding in the trees there on the Bane as well, and getting the Fiend's grip off in the Storm. Very clutch team fight, but incredibly back and forth series.